This is going to be a little tutorial on how to skin weights in Maya and bind the skin to our current rig. So first things first, I'm going to select my mesh, and to bind the skin is super easy. Just going to go to select the mesh, shift select my root joint, skin, bind skin. There's also the interactive bind skin tool. I don't find it to work all that extremely better than this, so I'm going to stick with this. To show you what it does first, is it creates all of these little placeholders on joints, what it's affecting and whatnot. So okay, just double check. All right, so I'm going to do that one more time. The interactive bind skin. So what you can do with this is these are like little tool handles, and you can start to it shows you where it's affecting. You can scale inner and outward, and you can run through your joints and sort of start to, and it mirrors it for you, and you can start to get a decent skin bind. Personally, I don't find this tool as effective as just going through it the other way, but this is one way to start your bind. You're definitely, no matter what, going to have to skin your joints, and you can see the deformation happening right as you do this. So you'll see I need to bring that out outwards like so in order to keep some of the, then you can run through all the joints and do it that way. But it's okay. I'm going to show you the other way now. And you would run through all your joints, and just to give you an idea what happens, I'll go ahead, select here, and I'll start to show you where I'm getting all that strange deformation from. So in which case it can work okay, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this way now. I'm going to select my mesh, shift select the root joint, skin, bind skin. Now this also, I think, does a better job, honestly, on a first pass. But you'll notice the first thing is that I'm getting some weird pull and stuff in here. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm getting correct deformation. So right off the bat, what I'm doing is you'll see when I pull these arms outwards, I'm getting all this pull inside this region. It's almost like MC Hammer's parachute pants. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to skin with my mesh selected and paint skin weights. And now I'm going to jump straight to the hands. And start to holding B and left clicking, and we'll readjust my brush size. And to have this setting box open, you just got to make sure you click this one with the little hammer. And holding Control will invert your selection, and you'll start to see that select like so. And Shift is smooth. If you hold Shift, it'll smooth everything. So you need to run through and make sure each joint isn't affecting it. I'm probably getting most of this pull from the pinky. Which it does look like, which is the case. And this is why you generally always will build in a T-pose to prevent something like this right off the bat. And maybe for something from the ring finger. Yep. Okay. Maybe some info from the thumb. But still, I'm still getting a ton of pull. So let's go back up here and start to double check these. And this should start to, as you noticed, pull back into place. And still not getting the results I need. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into my vertex mode, select the mesh, enter vertex mode, and I'm going to highlight just these verts. Now I'm going to enter my skin paint weight skin tool again, and I'm going to click this hammer, and it should bring everything back into place. I'm going to do that again. Hit the hammer, and I'm starting to get some of these results to work out a little bit better. Paint skin weights, hammer tool, and there we go. Alright, so for now this is pretty good setup at the moment. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back and zero it out. Bring this arm back into zeroed out. This arm as well. And my rig should be pretty much zeroed. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to skin, mirror skin weights, YZ, positive to negative, and hit mirror. Now this doesn't always work perfectly, but it's working pretty decently. Do this, check this side as well. Still getting some pull here, you can see, but not as much. So we're off to a really good start here. Continue to push forward by just checking all of your joints. Here's another one I'll do right off the bat. The elbow is always a good one to check. Starting to get decent deformation. I'd have to skin weight that a little bit. We'll go into the face here. The face is doing pretty good, but I'm getting a lot of pull in this region. So I'm going to go to skin, paint skin weights, and we'll go to the neck, and I'm okay with that. And the skull, and this is where I want to get rid of this information, is right here. You'll see that information just starts to disappear and go back into place. And now I'll go ahead and select here, and I'm still getting some pull. Skin, paint skin weights. And the jaw is where I'm getting a lot of that information pulled from too. There we go. And so you're going to do that and run through all of your different joints and run through all of the skins and make sure nothing's affecting the other thing. And yeah, that's about it. So anyway, that's all I've got on that. And yeah, just continue to push forward with that. And if you have any questions, make sure you ask me, and have fun. Thanks for watching.